Mice, roaches, broken ceilings, no heat, cracked windows, huge wall holes, floods, broken lights, rotten cabinets, and mold. The 10 plagues faced by many homeless families sent by New York City officials to live in decrepit apartments in New Jersey. Now CBS 2 News has discovered that for 10 months, officials knew they were sentencing vulnerable homeless families to live in hellholes and did nothing. Commissioner, I have in my hand a letter from the Legal Aid Society. I asked Homeless Services Commissioner Steve Banks about this January 29, 2018 letter from a group he himself ran for 30 years. It laid out in stomach-turning detail the plight of families in the Special One-Time Assistance Program, and it begged the city to investigate these cases, prevent future inadequate inspections, and ensure additional families are not moved to unsafe apartments. This letter is dated January. You took action in October. That's 10 months. It took you 10 months to try to correct what they told you about in January.
But we went through a period of time to promulgate a rule. There's a notice and comment period of time.
While they're waiting for the rule change, the city kept dumping families in bad apartments. Brokers told the families these apartments are like hotcakes.
We're working with law enforcement to hold the responsible parties accountable.
But by sending them to New Jersey, didn't you limit the kind of action you could take against them because you don't have authority in New Jersey?
The program called Special One-Time Assistance is modeled on a program that Ed Koch developed in the 1980s.
But you didn't pay a year's rent in advance.
The proof is in the pudding, in the numbers of families that have relocated and the small number that returned. One family that returns is one family too many, which is the reason why we've taken steps over the past number of months to tighten up the program. Catherine Cliff said on CBSN New York, our 24-hour streaming news service, that she was particularly concerned about the decision to move the families to New Jersey because they lost out on city services.
If you were living in shelter in New York City, you probably had connections to a whole swath of providers, social workers, other people you've been working with, and to take you out of that situation to a new situation, you've lost all of the connections you might have had.
Well, I asked Commissioner Banks about whether the city inspected the apartments and if he had any documents to prove it. He said he could show inspections done after October, but before that, it may just have been on blind faith. Dana?
Marcia, thank you. And we want to let our viewers know you can see all of our reports on the forgotten families, the interviews with the families, as well as city officials. Those are all on our website. Go to cbsnewyork.com and click on the Forgotten Families button.